All right. Good morning from the Foxes Den. Yes, mindful coloring. I hope everyone's morning is getting off to a great start. Just picked up the wrong crown, but I'm not going to cry about it. Yes, this morning I am coloring in Inspire Luke and John. And it's a two-page spread. And I'm starting on this side. It's always my favorite side of the page. And in Luke 24:51, it says, while he was blessing them, he left them and was taken up to heaven. So again, this mindful coloring really is just, setting intention for our day, getting our morning started, planning our activities for today, thinking about the day before, what we might can change, do better, how we can encourage ourselves and encourage others. Because like they always say, put your mask on first before assisting others. When you're on the plane, same thing occurs in life. You got to put your mask on first sometimes, or a lot of times, or you ain't gonna be able to help others. Looks like I must really be coloring hard because my camera's shaking. Because I actually want to try to use watercolor on this particular page. I'm laying down some crayons first. Hopefully that'll base it and it won't bleed through, but we'll see. Yeah. First, I want to thank all the new subscribers to the Foxes Den, Foxy Colorist. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you to all my returning subscribers. Thank you for commenting and leaving words of encouragement. Yeah, awesome. Just thank you. That's kind of feel like I love how the illustrator did the clouds or the sky. It's like different designs in the sky on this page. Um, and then the mountains. I really like it. So definitely area. Yeah, we're just trying something new. Every day is a day for trying something new. And this is that day for me to try something new. Just to try something different. Sit like, yeah, yes, while he was blessing them, he left them and was taken up to heaven. That's what it says in Luke 24:51. And I've said this before, I really do enjoy coloring in these basically, pictorial views of scriptures because as I'm coloring them, it makes me repeat it to myself and to ingrain the picture in my mind. When I look at this picture that was colored, it says he was taken up into heaven, and I just look at how beautiful the picture's drawn with the mountain and the sky, and it helps me to create a visual, and visuals help me when I'm trying to remember things. So yes, on this particular portion of the sky, I'm just using not an alcohol marker, my gel pen, and I'm just outlining. I remember seeing a whole coloring page where the person just had a gold pen and they outlined the entire photo covering all the black lines. It was really pretty. It really was because the image was on like some stark white paper. So it was really pretty. It really was. I don't know if it's dark enough. If I can. So today is Tuesday, September 2024, the day after Labor Day. I was so excited to have yesterday off. I was. I enjoyed my day. I, so I actually just colored it. So what I think I may do is I won't color in all of them, but I may just color in a few. I will say this, the crown that I put down has provided a barrier, so I'm hoping that it's not going to leak through. I, ugh, I see something on the yellow already, but that's okay because when I go to the side, I can color over that. But based on that, I'm not going to use that pen again. I'm going to use a colored pencil, but I don't want it to get messed up. I don't want it to get messed up. But it does provide a great barrier. Let's still color over it. It's so fun. I could tell my voice is still raspy. Oh my gosh. Like I'm still waking up. My voice is still raspy. No, let's just I hope your day, morning, evening is going well. It's so wonderful that YouTube and I mean anyone around the world can see what you're doing or you can reach out and share what you're doing with with so many people. You don't have to be in the same room. I grew up in the 70s and I can just remember where you had to be at home to receive a phone call. And if you didn't pick up the phone when it rang, you missed the call because there was no answering machine. So yeah, it's definitely nothing like that. It's nothing like that now. Definitely not. All right, I'm not mad at that. I just need to make sure I don't hit it. So smear. Luke 24:51. While he was blessing them, he left them and was taken up to heaven. Amen. This picture also makes me think about Wyoming. My daughter is yeah, she's a cowgirl. She loves horses. She takes people out on horse trail rides. It's just amazing to me because I'm actually, like I wouldn't even pet a horse. I wouldn't. Um, I'm just, yeah, I'm not a big, in my mind, I'm like, oh, it might attack me, and the horse ain't even thinking about me. But it's so funny because the horse that she loves to ride, his name is Foxy, and I just think that is just so wonderful. So maybe I might pet Foxy. I might. no promises. But the pictures she always sends me from Wyoming are beautiful. The sky, the mountains in the backdrop. It just always looks like a painted photo. I just think it's amazing. All right, so we're going to put this gel pen down. We're not going to use the marker anymore because I can see that bleeding through to the other side. But what we are going to do, I want to tackle these mountains down here. I do. I do. I do. Put some color on my mountain. And land. And rhythm fillers normally go over everything. This one is struggling. All right, this one's coming through. It is. Have you ever gone hiking before? Yes, I've gone hiking. It's a great form of exercise because without really knowing that you're exercising because you're just walking along, observing nature, watching out for any snakes that may be on the ground. But it's so funny because my daughter, during the wintertime, she lives in Utah. Yeah, she's a traveling. Yeah, it's hilarious. But we went snowshoeing, basically taking a long walk in the snow and some big old snowshoes. And it was very beautiful, very strenuous. Um, but we climbed up, really high altitudes. We had a guide. She was just explaining all the different, points to us. It was really amazing. But I was breathing like Darth Vader. Oh my gosh. And I thought I was in shape, but the altitude difference in Utah is just amazing. But these mountains make me think of Utah and Wyoming and just the way the landscape looks there. Very different. So I like the way that looks against that green. And I just heard a school bus roll by. All my kids are grown now. I can remember where I would be running around like a chicken with the head cut off right now, trying to get everybody off to school. Yes, I know. Now I have grandchildren that are getting ready to get off to school. Yes, and now I can sit and drink my coffee and color. Wow, how time changes everything. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Mm-mm-mm. If I knew then what I know now, I would have taken more like deep breaths, like it's gonna be okay. Because one day you're gonna be chilling and it'll be totally different. But I enjoyed that time just like I'm enjoying this time, all phases. Now I will say this. I like the way this pencil, what is this? Just burnt ultra went down, but okra or something. Let's see about this one. This one right here didn't go down well. It's dark brown. Let's see what this one. Oh yeah, and it goes down excellently. We're gonna put this one up because it's not doing what needs to be done. Yes, I think this brown looks great against the green. I wanted to see if I could put watercolor in this book, but I don't know if you can see right there. It's like wet. I don't want to mess. I do not want to mess up. I haven't even been on this side yet. I don't want to mess up. I don't want to mess it up. No. So color pencil it is. So what are your plans for today? I know for me, I have to go to work. Thank God for a job. I like my job. I like the people that I work with. Um, and based on the conversations I be hearing from other people, that is definitely a blessing. I do. After I, log off this, I normally go and work out. Um, I have learned the lesson now that I'm at this age. You have to stretch your body. You have to stretch. I used to never stretch. I used to just jump right into it because I wanted to get the full workout. Yeah, I regret that. I do. But yeah, I make sure I stretch these days. So what I'm doing right now is just trying to, I'm going to paint, I'm going to color this mountain right here. But because it's purple, want it to have like a greenish brown tint. I want to add a little bit of yellow to this one as well. I do. So when you come to YouTube, what type of videos do you like to look at in regards to coloring? I know for me, I like to watch other people color, especially if I'm trying to like color differently or learn a different technique. Or I know for me, I'm a lefty, and I can tend to hold my pencil. I can tend to color too hard, so I like to see other people color and how they do their backgrounds. So I do like to do that. I like to see videos like that. I love videos on coloring book flip throughs. I love videos on coloring supplies. Like, oh, should I buy that? Oh, I'm glad they bought it first. What was their experience with it? I love videos like that. So, yes, I know I actually found out about this coloring Bible um, through videos on YouTube, and they have like different versions of it. Because I have like it's called like the inspired praise, but they have like different versions of it. And what I really like about it is that the pages are different. Like they're not the same. Let's say if you were like, oh, I want to buy every version of it, you're not going to have the same coloring pages. And that is amazing to me. That is amazing. Okay, you guys are going to hear me sharpen my pencil. Maybe. I think I need to change the battery in here. My travel sharpener. Shout out to all my friends that are retired but still get up early in the morning. They're retired, but they still get up early in the morning to greet the day. Yes. Shout out to you. Shout out to all my crafting friends um, who create crafts on YouTube. I'm watching. I am watching. I am. Thank you to all my friends and family um, that have sponsored me and encouraged me um, since I, decided to. Well, I ain't gonna say since I decided because that would not be true. since I followed their advice and created a YouTube channel. Because I was like, a YouTube channel? Why? I like to watch other people. But I'm gonna tell you this, who knew it would be so fun? I have met some wonderful people. Oh my goodness. Um, so yes, YouTube is a real community. It really is. And I found so many other interesting pages or other people's pages and channels, let me say that, since I created my own like channel. And I'm like, why wasn't that suggested to me before? Why? It's such a good, channel. So yeah, shout out to everyone that's creating content and don't stop. We need you. Um, the art community, we need you. Don't stop, don't stop, don't. All right, so this mountain is looking real green. I want to say great job to my husband for the awesome food he made on the grill yesterday. Oh, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I cannot, I don't cook well on the grill. I can cook, but not on the grill. Apparently, it requires like patience up here. Like, apparently, you're not supposed to put the meat on the grill when there's like a huge roaring fire. Who knew? Yeah, burnt that food up. So, thank you for doing that. So, I won't be wasting groceries. I don't want to be wasting groceries. Okay. Oh, yeah. What do I see? Yeah. Since I've been coloring and I watch people's pages, sometimes it's about what you don't color. Um, you know, and just, like what I've learned is like, okay, everything isn't one solid color all the time. Crystal, be adventurous, add some color within it. So, learning, learning, learning. Yes. Sometimes, especially like in other books, I find that the big, like a two-page spread like this, like, okay, like, where do I begin? How do I make everything cohesive and, work together? But in this book, in these books, I mean, I just don't even look at that. I don't look at it. And one thing that's good too is that it's not too small. It's not too small. The area to color in is not too small. So that helps me. So it's already fall, or fall is coming. Um, are you a pumpkin spice some person? Um, I haven't even tried it. Um, I have not. I some people be about to lose their mind over this stuff. But are you? I need to at least try it. Yeah. but I want a small sample. I'll admit, what if it's nasty? Ugh, I need to at least try it. Yeah, I'm a caramel vanilla. Caramel vanilla. Anything. Serve it to me. Uh, that means that it's 7 o'clock and I have 15 more minutes to sit in color. Again, while he was blessing them, he left them and was taken up to heaven. And this sky right here just it's glorious. That's why I have so many different colors of it. I didn't just want to make it blue. I wanted to make it like really different colors. I'm probably gonna go back with I'm certain I'm gonna go back and make the lines more, bolder. But I wanted to put my mountains in, color them in as well. It gives me a vision in my mind of what occurred on that day. Jesus being taken up into heaven, and as he was going, he was blessing. He was blessing. Okay, that's green. Don't do that, Christmas. Oh yeah. My intentions for the rest of the morning when I get off this call uh, is to do. Have you ever heard of Yoga with Adrian? If you haven't, you need to go check that channel out. Great, great channel for stretching. She has all levels, different levels of yoga. I just really like it. I really, really do. Um, I used to go all the time to the chiropractor, but um, when I had my hip replaced because I was doing too much, I need to remember how old I am and stop trying to race against these young people. Like, don't do it. Um, but yeah, I love that. I love that yoga channel. I really do. Yoga with Adrian. I know, like when the year starts, she normally does like 30 days, yoga, like beginning intro. You could just go back to, day one for that if you've never done it before. Really great channel to stretch and strengthen your body. I really like it. If you color a lot and you're sitting, make sure you stand up and stretch and you know, even your hands, even your hands. Because I know sometimes my hands will start hurting, especially if I color with colored pencils too much, or I'm doing that a lot. That's why I try to switch up different products and mediums that I use. I actually laid these down with these crowns. I got these from Temu. It's so funny because they're called like plastic crowns, but they create a good, barrier, um, for your paper. Of course, it still leaks through a little bit, but I wanted to go for it. I might could. This one come together. You're up watching this morning or whenever you watch. Thank you for stopping by the Foxes Den. In the morning time, I start my day off by, coloring something that's mindful, um, plan my day in my mind. Excuse me, think about the day before. Just thank God that I'm still here. Hello? I'm still here. Yay. I'll make the best of it. During this time. Yeah, it's so funny because I was talking to one of my friends and she was like, "Man, everybody is going through something." And it's so true. And with that thought in mind, let's extend more mercy and grace. Let's give people the benefit of the doubt. Um, let's think a second thought if the first one that comes out is not the best thought. And I say that because, woo that was for me. Um, I want to give a shout out to Jamie. Hoping everything is going well with your health. I'm still thinking about you and, in that situation. And just, anybody. I hope you have a blessed day, a fantastic day. I hope you do something you've never done before and you smile. I hope you make somebody else smile as well. Mm, I do, I do. Also, be nice to yourself. Some people just are not nice to themselves. And I say that, you know, don't talk bad about yourself. Don't do that. Don't say negative things about yourself. Be nice to yourself. Mm, Yeah, that self talk is everything. So be nice to yourself. Say nice things to yourself. Yes. I need something that's a little bit lighter. Ugh, this thing's too dark. Oh, see? Yep. So as the time winds down, man, I wish work went this fast. I mean, I said I like my job, but it don't go by this fast. Time flies when you're having fun. Um, yeah, do something great. Do something great today. What I don't know, but do something great. Do something fun. Laugh out loud. You need to laugh more. A little bit better. These are some colored pencils that I got from Temu, and I am so amazed by them. I'm not even going, yeah, for the price point. Really good. If someone does something to you that you don't like, don't take it personal. Don't take it. And I say that more to myself than to anybody else. Don't take it personal. Don't. They didn't mean to. They didn't know. They were doing their best. When somebody says something crazy to you, do like I do. Say, okay, and walk away. Hmm, okay. Everything doesn't require a response. I'm like, Crystal, you don't have to respond to everything. You're gonna be tired. And guys, I'm telling you, this all the stuff that I tell myself, okay? So I can maintain my sense of humor and joyous disposition. Okay? Yes. Yeah. It's like you don't gotta respond to everything. Give me a break. All right, so that little ray of sunshine is shining on this mountain right here and giving it a yellow glow. Yes, 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 yes. Giving it a yellow glow. So I think this is coming together quite well. What I will do is like these pages that you see me coloring in the morning time, and I did it um last month too, is I'll have a day in the month towards the end where I just go back and show you like where the picture currently is. Because each morning it's like I'm inspired to like color something different and not just color the you know, like the same scripture again. I don't like treat this because it's a Bible. I don't treat it like a, even though it is a coloring book, but I don't treat it like, oh, I got to finish that page. I might not be led to read that scripture that day. So I don't treat it like a regular coloring book. So it's a lot of things in here that are half colored, but there are days I go back and I'm like, oh, let me review that. Let me review that. So yeah. But I will have a day in the month where I go back and do the pages that I went over. The scriptures that I went over in this book like I did last month. Mm-mm-mm. So I know on next week, next Friday for certain, I won't be on coloring because I have to go out of town. But just wanted to say that I'm marking that just for me, so I'll know. My clouds. What am I gonna do with my clouds? Let me think. Cities. Table pencil. Let me see. Yeah, I'm like trying to leave a little room. No, I got that. Don't forget Luke 24:51. Think about the sky and the colors and the mountains. And he was blessing them. He left them and was taken up to heaven. Um, don't forget yoga with Adrian. Stretch your body. Do something nice for your body. You're nice to your body, it'll be nice to you. That is our hope. Don't forget, give somebody the benefit of the doubt. Take a deep breath. Somebody says something crazy to you, you want to respond, say, okay, come back later. If it's something that you know you need to address. But we don't always have to respond immediately. All these things, is advice I do myself. I'm not telling y'all anything that I don't have to do because I'll be cutting up. I do. Oh my gosh. So yeah, things I've learned since I've been on the planet. Okay. I don't know. I only have 2 minutes. Work never goes this fast. Wow. I know you're gonna have a great day. I already know it. I already know you're gonna have a great day. This was very fun. I'm very encouraged by this this picture, the thought of as Jesus was going up to heaven, he was still blessing us, always thinking about other people. I'm praying you have your best health, that if you have any pain in your body, that the Lord will relieve it. If you have any frustration in your mind, that it'll be worked out, and that you're just at peace, that you're able to be content and enjoy this life that we have. Hi, Art by Trinity. Thank you so much. Thank you. Um, but yes, so in this last minute, if you can send up some hearts, um, and those hearts represent all the people in our lives that we love, that we care about, that we're thinking about. Um, yes, um, I want to say my dad, Calvin Lee Holmes Sr., my stepmom, Nancy, Nancy Holmes, my brother Calvin Holmes, my sister-in-law Nicole Holmes, my best friend Tiffany. Um, yes, these are people that are near and dear to my heart. My big cuz Sandra, Denise, all of these people that are just June and Joan, they're twins. Um, yeah, and everyone that's watching me. I don't know your name. Um, awesome. Art by Trinity says, "Yep, stay focused, okay? Because sometimes when you're busy, things can happen. But yes, keep your mind stayed on what you're gonna accomplish today. Because that's me. I'm pretty sure as soon as I log on, they're gonna be like, 'Have you finished that?' And I'm gonna say to myself, 'Okay.' And then I'm gonna say, 'No, not yet, but I'm working on it. And I will have an update to you by close of business.' I'm gonna let y'all know if I said that tomorrow, okay? Well, you guys have a great day. All right. This is Crystal, the Foxy Colorist, coloring in the Fox's Den for early morning mindful coloring. You guys make it a great day. Until next time, keep it foxy.